Hello everyone, welcome back to Kyle is Famous. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a really long time since I recorded this. I say I forgot, I kind of did forget, but we also were quite busy and all that. I say busy during a giant world pandemic, but university work and study must go on. But yeah, let's see if we can get some more endings now. You have to forgive me, I have no memory whatsoever of any of the endings that we got last time. So there might be a few repeats, but if there are, then just, as I said, bear with me and I shall try and point them out in editing and see if we can actually get something out of this video. But hey, yeah, let's start. Actually, I should check up on the ones we got before. Good interview. No clothes. Techno Jim died. Ran away. Blame Rachel. Helped Harry. Try and remember those. We've got 7. Reflecting more on it, I don't know if we'll actually get all of the endings because it might take a while, it might be a bit tedious. But if that's something you'd like to see, and if I'd actually like to do it myself, then yeah, why not try? So let's get started. Carl wakes up, he is famous. I'll go through all the beginning words once in case anybody didn't see the last recording, but yeah, if you didn't, then feel free to go and watch that. Carl is the host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle. Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity in the last year, and the public has noticed. Inside has called Kyle a most excellent dumpy white man. That still gets me. Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields. Again, for anyone who doesn't know, STEM being science, technology, engineering, and maths. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details. Now, and who needs other talk shows? Most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. He really is the most famous man on the planet. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet. Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and lovely philanthropist. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. Kyle cracks his eyes open, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview. Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his actions wisely. Here we go. So, for anyone that doesn't know, or that hasn't seen or didn't see the last video, or has never seen it before, you have to pick decisions, and for some reason, each action takes up an hour, so apparently it takes an hour to get out of bed. Well, who am I kidding? It sometimes takes me an hour to get out of bed, but yeah. Anyway, Kyle's first decision of the morning is made wisely. Exit the bed. Put some clothes on. Open the closet. Choose an outfit. Suit. Kyle miraculously crammed his dumb body into the suit. The chest pockets were filled with random knickknacks. That's the room. Sit at desk. Write notes. Kyle wrote down his first question. Are you a mother? Kyle wrote down his second question. What are some diet tips? I don't know if it's actually lead anywhere going to the same normal questions again. What's your funniest story? What's your guilty pleasure? That ripping sound. Carl wrote his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from the desk. It's a very short interview. So, I guess the notes and you elaborate on them anyway. Shut up, me. Carl made his way up to his desk and sat down. I remember correctly, I think there might be an ending about to do with if you don't get breakfast, so I might try that first. I don't know. Check in desk drawer. Carl opened up the side drawer on his desk and grabbed one of the items stored there. Ooh, a small key. You can go into the pantry. Yes. Carl opened the small key he kept on his desk. Carl made his way over to his desk and sat down. Back to the room. Exit bedroom to hallway. Carl walked into a small hallway that connects the doors of his apartment together. Move to kitchen. Check pantry. Unlock the small key. Look in pantry. Chuck a bottle of lard. Grab a bottle of lard. Back to the kitchen. Return to hallway. Check lock door. Carl walked over to the stranger annoyed, but found quickly that the door was locked from the inside. Okay. Might try and force it with your head next time and see what happens. Move to kitchen. Just gonna waste time now. Ba-ba-ba. Carl hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host's chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity. As Carl approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. "Good evening, Carl," she said, looking him in the eyes. "I've been looking forward to being here." Carl responded, answered politely. "And I as well, Rachel," answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. "You are a most welcome guest." After a mild exchange of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. That didn't scare me at all. A moment after the seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. "Good evening, Kyle." "Good evening, Kyle." "Good evening, everyone," said Kyle, looking at the camera. "Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight I have the pleasure of introducing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no introduction." Interviewing, I was going to say. Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved to the camera. "Hello, Kyle," she said. "I'm glad to be here." In response, Kyle collapsed on the floor. From a combination of stressful preparation and, not eating anything, Kyle had passed out. Nobody in the studio quite knew what to do with him. They began to poke Kyle in the back to see if he moved. After a while, they ended the broadcast, shut off the lights, and went home. Kyle was left face first on the floor. Kyle prepared by starving himself. I knew that was one. Yeah. Let's try again, shall we? Let's skip this time. I don't know what to go for this time, because, I generally don't know how to get any other endings or what any other endings might be. I think there might be one involving Harry, if you get the change, but I can't remember how to get Harry. Don't know. Anyway, Whither away. Oh yeah, you have to. No, you don't. Carl decided to stay put and whither away. Carl withered successfully and died. Carl is now a ghost. This does not relieve him of his responsibility as Carl, but anyway. Open the closet. Choose an outfit. Slick suit. Back to room. Sit at desk. Checking desk drawer. Assorted change. Back to desk. Right notes for interview. Carl waved his way over to the desk and sat down. Back to room. Scavenge. Gossip. Carl further pressed his ears to the carpet, hoping to hear some stray words from the neighbours below. "I heard Rachel May is going on a trip out of the country soon." "Oh, girlfriend, tell me more." "Oh, that's another one. You can get to the suspicious question if you find out enough from the gossip. Then I think you get her exposed for something. I don't know. I'm talking about. I could be talking out my ass. Probably am. What? Well, what I will tell you is every night I don't mask and looks like a bug and fight. Okay. That's quite enough. Bedroom to hallway. Kitchen. Open fridge. Prepare breakfast. Eat. Return to kitchen. Jetpack. No, okay. Halfway to set. Put on easy speed goes before you arrived. Oh, yeah, you can gossip about the neighbour. Good evening, everybody, said Carl. My neighbour is a book vigilante. With nothing more to say matter, he felt silent. Rachel, also on camera, stared at her hands and wondered when she was going to be introduced. The producer started cutting to different camera angles to break the tension. Carl continued to remain silent and stare forward blankly. After several minutes, neighbour Gabby walked onto set. Hello everyone, she said, smiling hollowly. My name is Gabby and I'm not a book vigilante. False. Carl looked at Gabby and returned to staring forwards. Okay. Gabby began to reply but was interrupted by a book-shaped intercom on her belt. Oh, girl, it squawked. A robbery is in progress on East 3rd, report immediate. Gabby threw the intercom on the floor and crushed it under her foot. After a beat, she spoke again. Something has come up suddenly, and I must go. Gabby left the set. Well, said Carl, that's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks for joining us, Rachel. Carl got up, shook Rachel's hand again, and walked past the cameras, leaving her alone. Not knowing what else to do, the producer ended the broadcast. In the coming days, fans of both Rachel and Carl dubbed this show a masterpiece of television. Okay. Certainly, of Carl's online pages were updated to reflect this broadcast as the most popular ever. Carl's producer later tried to have Rachel on the show again, but she was very, very, very busy. Carl talked about Gabby. Oh, there we go. Didn't think you'd get that by dying, but there you are. Try for another one. Getting through quite fast considering I, didn't know where to go with any of them. As I said, I think there might be one about the spare change, so I exit the bed. Sit at desk. Checking desk drawer. Sorted change. Back to desk. Wait. Down to bedroom. I'm trying to find a key. Sit at desk. The key for the locked door. Somehow. Checking desk drawer. Small key. No, that's the pantry key. Yeah, I pressed scavenge in the room and pressed scavenge for resources, and it said that you found food and then found the corpse of Harry that had gone missing years ago while at Carl's house. Carl was glad to see him again, but was unsure whether to interrupt such an important day with Harry business. I think deal with Harry because you can get a different ending if you have to change, I think. Carl hoisted Harry onto his shoulder and took him outside. Carl began dragging Harry's body down the street, drawing many, many stairs. Carl knew exactly where he needed to take Harry's corpse. On a lovely play date, just the two of them. Carl and Harry stared at the arcade. Carl used Harry's arms to operate the joysticks and push buttons. After 5 or 6 different games, the two friends had enough tickets for a single candy bar. They took their prize to the local park for eating. Carl tried to feed some of the chocolate bar to Harry, but Harry seemed to not have an appetite. But yeah, he's dead. After eating, Carl noticed a nearby playground. He dragged Harry over. Carl tried to figure out a way to swing Harry on the swing set, but lacking the ability to grip, Harry kept falling off. Instead, Carl started to lug Harry to the top of the sled and shove him down time and time again. Finally, Carl took Harry to the movies to see as many popular films as their pocket change allowed. I've got pocket change. Okay. Carl quickly found he had no pocket change and searched for Harry's cautiously found his wallet. Bought took his tickets to a love romance. After getting inside, Carl led Harry to go find a restroom. He'd forgotten he'd brought Harry along. Yeah, this is the same. Harry's corpse, imbued with the power of love and friendship, was reanimated. Harry's old rotten flesh getting cooler and ripe, his fingernails regrew, his missing eye came back, oh my god. Harry was able to greet Carl with a large friendly hug at his old self. Carl, confused but delighted that his long-lost friend met him on his way out of the theatre. Two made plans to get drinks together and parted ways. Carl returned home for getting back into Rachel. Yeah, had that one before. I don't know how to. I don't think you can get that differently then. I do not know. Exit the bed. Scavenge. Bugs. Catch stray beetle or two. I thought it was a different kind of bugs. You know, let's eat everything weird. Eat immediately. Let's try that. Ew. Open fridge. Eat crust on the fridge wall. Carl started scraping the streaks of crud and spots of black mold off of the walls of the fridge. After boiling up the filth from the slides of the fridge, Carl bit into the crud. Ew. Several minutes of chewing later, Carl finished chewing and swallowed the ball whole. Sure, why not? Let's see how he does on eating bugs. Start broadcast. Yep, I knew it. Carl vomited all the horrible things he had eaten earlier onto the floor. Rachel looked at Kyle concerned, gave a couple coughs and decided to play it cool and keep the show running. Carl stopped, then vomited again, then continued with a shaky voice. Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May. He needs no more introduction. Carl motioned to Rachel, who smiled away at the camera. Hello, Carl said. I'm glad to be here. Well, I'm sure we have a lot to discuss, so might as well dive right in. I'm very ready. Oh, so it gives you the same. Ran away. She's read the restaurant and everyone went home. Oh, I thought that would give a different ending with the bugs. Interesting. Exit the bed. I don't know what to do, genuinely. I'm gonna get the change and I'm gonna leave the apartment and see if we can do anything with that. Turn to always and now my case grows right. I've got clothes, I've got money, and I've got eaten, yes. I've eaten. Leave apartment. Carl walked out to the road and took a long pondering look around him. Okay, you can only do the neighbour, can't you? Oh wait, you can do yeah. Carl walked into the clean white tech store. He was greeted by Techno Jim with an elaborate contact mascot with flashing lights. Don't steal, because that's what we did before. Buy batteries. Carl counted out $1.98 in pennies and nickels and traded them for a small packet of batteries. Why? Ask attendant for free samples. Carl refused very long man to beg for a free sample. Oh my god. Watching Carl leave, the attendant grabbed a decrepit phone meant for spare parts and held it out. Grab with hand. Carl took the phone placidly from the outstretched hand and said, "Thanks for your service. Carl now has a phone to use forevermore." Cool. Give you a free sample. This phone, said Carl, is several years old and has exposed wires coming out the back. Okay. Wonder what. I haven't got any questions, so what am I going to do? Oh, I thought it'd be a. Is there not an ending that involves, I don't know, giving a review on the phone? Or maybe if I hadn't done it there and then, maybe. Try and do the exact same thing again, but leave the reviewing question. Oh, we've got a phone now, so that's an option as to browse social media. Carl started to scroll through news articles on his phone. Say It Loud with Carl ranked number 1 and number 2 show on television. New East Bridge being constructed after being found to not actually exist. Authorities investigating. Another grand larceny crime spree. I'm just gonna spend the whole day reading this. Another grand larceny and crime spree streak. Evidence points to the perpetrator fleeing the country. Rachel May to unexpectedly leave the country on a very, very long vacation after interview tonight. Interesting. Who's a book vigilante recently spotted pursuing larcenist? Carl first to show up to several charity events. Okay. The vigilante showed a charity event with fresh baked pastries, donation flourish. Okay. Some of that could be useful. Dark, you could only really see his hanging shirts. I can ask about. Maybe I can end up asking about the holiday she's taking. Oh, I think I might have needed to do the "Are you guilty" question for that. Damn it. Let's go to the set, shall we? And I was just the same questions as the very first ending. Let's try and do that again, but ask the guilty question, maybe. Another grand larceny and crime spree streak. Evidence points to perpetrator fleeing the country. Oh, okay. It could be Rachel. Rachel made to unexpectedly leave the country on a very, very long vacation after interview tonight. Who's a book vigilante? Recently spotted pursuing a larcenist. Okay. Are you guilty? There we go. Now let's see if it's any different with the "Are you guilty" question now that you know the information from social media, perhaps. Now here's the big question. Are you guilty? Rachel, are you guilty? Carl threw his questions on the floor, stood up and pointed at her. Rachel's eyes twitched slightly. Guilty of what, dear Carl? She smiled disingenuously. Guilty, spat Carl, of your crimes. Call police, because you can. Oh. Rachel did not answer. Her eyelids both started twitching uncontrollably. Carl pulled out his phone and dialed the police. Damn, that's loud. Hello, Kyle. Hello, police, said Carl. I believe I found a criminal. Rachel began to run towards the exit. On her way, she swatted Carl's phone out of his hand. Tripper. Carl stuck out his leg. Rachel stumbled and crashed to the floor. Within a moment, she was on her feet. She drew a blunt weapon, seemingly out of thin air, and started to swing at Kyle. Oh my god. Before Kyle had a chance to react, a figure burst through the roof and blocked Rachel's attack. It was a middle-aged woman in a book-shaped mask. She was brandishing a book-shaped stick. The woman began to fight with Rachel, flicking her weapon back and forth with surprising speed. Rachel tried to fight back, but it was obvious she was no match for the interceptor. With one quick move, the bug vigilante drew her foot high above her head and drove it straight onto Rachel's hand. Weapon clattered to the floor. Rachel attempted to run again, but was met with a stick to her legs. She fell at the feet of a police officer just arriving from Kyle's call. Rachel was charged with 7 cases of grand larceny. After her first month in jail, Rachel started a reality TV show filmed in her cell about prison cooking. The show gained immense popularity, and somehow the public began to love Rachel all the more. Kyle made guest appearances on Rachel's show many times. The identity of the book vigilante was never known. She made a mysterious but important part of local law enforcement, and Rachel started a new show. There you go. Good God, that was intense. Kyle wakes up, he is famous. Let's try and get another one involving that, maybe. Get to talk about who the book vigilante is. I heard the set. We're going to set now. Let's see what happens, guys. Are you guilty? Carl threw his questions on the floor, stood up and pointed at her. Are you guilty? Rachel's eyes twitched slightly. Guilty of what, dear Carl? She smiled disingenuously. Guilty, spat Carl, of your crimes. Call police. Carl pulled out his phone and dialed the police. Hello, police, said Carl. I believe I found a criminal. Rachel began to run towards the exit. On her way, she swatted Carl's phone out of his hand. Trip her, see if it do the exact same, see if it reveals the neighbour. Rachel stumbled and crashed to the floor, but in a moment she was on her feet. She drew a blunt weapon seemingly out of thin air and started swinging at Carl. There's a middle-aged woman with a book-shaped mask. Fight. Rachel tried to fight back, but it was obvious she was no match. With one quick move, the bugged vigilante drew her foot high above her head and drove straight into Rachel's hand. The weapon clattered to the floor. Rachel attempted to run again, but was met with a stick to her leg. She fell at the foot of a police officer just arrived from Carl's call. Okay, it doesn't tell you who the vigilante, yes. It doesn't tell you who the vigilante is, so... Okay. Get the same police ending, maybe, and not trip her up? Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. Rachel, are you guilty? Carl threw his question on the floor, so pointed at her. Guilty of what, dear Kyle? Guilty of your crimes. We're ready to call the police. Hello, police. I believe I found a criminal. Let her go. Rachel disappeared out the door, never to be seen again. In the coming days, the grand larcenies that had been plaguing the city stopped. Carl credited with exposing Rachel's crime spree, but nobody remembered it in a couple of weeks. A month later, in the European city that Rachel had planned her vacation to, crime rates skyrocketed. Carl solved the crime. Nice. I really don't know what else, what the other 10 could be at all. So, let's try one more. Force the door over your head. After smashing his features into the solid wood for several minutes, Carl gained severe short-term amnesia. See if it's different if you can't remember anything. Carl responded. Forget her name from amnesia. There you go. Hello, you. Carl's ears began to ring from concussion. Rachel looked at Carl, slightly confused, but continued smiling. Before she noticed the glazed look in Carl's eyes, the producer approached. Time to get started, he said, putting a hand on Carl's shoulder. Let's get stationed. Carl sat in the nearest chair. Rachel, her seat stolen, sat in the host chair. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good evening, everyone, said Carl. My name is... Carl made a desperate effort to remember his name, or really anything. Carl looked at Rachel. Do you know who I am? He asked. Rachel looked back, confused. Who are you? Well, if you're not Kyle, I don't know who you are. Rachel smiled sweetly. Kyle made up his mind that he was probably Kyle. Well, he said, I'm Kyle, alongside followed. Eventually, Rachel spoke again. And I'm Rachel. Hi, everyone, she waved. Hi, Rachel, said Kyle. So why are you here? Rachel was visibly worried. Ha, funny, she said. Were you planning on asking me any questions? I mean, I don't have any idea, said Carl. Carl kept staring at Rachel. Someone coughed. Carl looked around and noticed the crew. Who on earth are all of you? He asked, and nobody answered. Carl got out of his chair and walked off frame, leaving Rachel alone with millions of viewers. Rachel started to attempt to entertain the audience herself. Eventually, the producer ended the broadcast early due to technical issues. Carl woke up in his bed the next day, remembering nothing about what happened. Carl forgot everything. Nice, Carl. Good job, Kyle. yeah, I've been recording quite a while. That's probably as far as I go today. I'm gonna need to read up and think about really what the next ones could be because I genuinely have no idea. I thought I had ideas at the beginning, as you can probably remember, but I do not have a clue. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Those are some funny ones, especially the police. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that. And see you next time if you want more of these, and if not, see you next time in future games on Wednesdays and Sundays. Feel free to like, subscribe if you like, and we'll see you very soon, I hope. And hope you're all staying safe out there with the way the world is right now with all these with the virus, and hope you're all staying safe, staying indoors if you can, and if not, looking after yourselves and washing your hands. Anyway, see you in the next video. Bye bye.